Hey guys, welcome back. For this video today, I'm excited to share with you what I picked up on my recent road trip. If you are all interested in thrifting and potentially making money online and reselling on Poshmark, definitely check out this video. I'm going to try to highlight for you some cool items that I found, including a BOLO brand, one that I was always looking out for and never found before this trip. And hopefully it'll get you some idea in terms of what types of things are working in my Poshmark closet and also kind of what the price points I'm picking things up for. I'm going to try to share with you my cost of goods throughout this entire video. So if that kind of thing sounds useful or helpful at all to you, definitely check out my other videos linked down below as well, where I do the similar things in other hauls. And also consider subscribing. I'm really trying to grow this channel, and subscriptions totally help me out. So thanks so much for all your support. So for those of you who might be new here, I'm a full-time working mom, but in my part-time I love making videos on fashion, beauty, and a mommy lifestyle. I also definitely highlight my reselling journey here on Poshmark, and that's the topic of today's video as well. So I wanted to share with you again what I picked up on my recent trip. So I have 4 young kids, like I mentioned, and we often go on just weekend getaways and road trips with them. It's really hard to load up the whole family in airplanes, so it's nice to just kind of do local road trips here and there. So we did that last weekend, and we went to the coast, went to the aquarium, had a great time. My kids love the beach, although you can't really go swimming in the water in Northern California that easily, but they love going to the beach, and the weather was gorgeous, so it was just a fun weekend. I didn't anticipate going thrifting, but when we stopped by on one of our road stops, there was a Goodwill, so I said, all right, I'm gonna quickly run in there and see what kind of stuff they have. I love just trying to find treasures in different areas like this, so I want to share with you what I got. It's a pretty mini haul because this was only from one local Goodwill on our trip, but I found some cool stuff and kind of unexpected stuff, and one brand that I've always been looking for and just haven't found in a thrift store, which I'm going to share with you. It's at the end if you want to skip ahead, but beyond that, I definitely found some good solid stuff, so I want to share with you what I found. My strategy thrifting now is to be a little bit more selective. I have a huge so-called death pile where I have tons of stuff I still need to list, so I don't want to just buy a ton of stuff anymore. I really need to focus on what I'm buying and not buy so many things, I'll say. So I'm trying to kind of shift my purchases kind of in more of a selective type of way. So I found just a few things, but I think they're good ones. So I want to share with you what I got. So I'm just going to start off with shoes. I always make a beeline to the shoes at any thrift store. I just love selling shoes. I think that's probably my most favorite thing to sell on Poshmark. So I found 3 of them. None of them are totally spectacular, but I think they're solid ones. So the first shoe I found was from this brand called Sanuk, and I have one other pair of shoes from this brand in my closet now, and they make kind of fun, like casual, often beachy type of wear. There's the brand there. It has a little suede branded label on the back there. And I just love how this looks. Isn't it so cute? It's kind of the slip-on, kind of ballet flat with elasticized banding here. But what I also liked it is it's really just essentially new. I mean, look at the bottoms, they're really unworn. So I love the condition, I just love the style. This is in a size 6, but I think it's just perfect kind of going into maybe warmer months as we are. I think this is really, really perfect. So I don't expect this to resell for a lot, of course, but I just couldn't pass it up because of the condition and just how cute they were. And the retail price on this at that Goodwill was $6.49. As you can see there. So not the least expensive, I'll say, but I hope that I'll be able to make some profit off of this. The padding as well here is super nice too. So these are really comfortable type of ballet flats. So just kind of a fun little find. The next pair of shoes for me was a definitely must when I came across these. I've sold this brand before, but it tends to do pretty well. And again, this was in really new condition, so I couldn't pass it up. So this was a pair of beautiful pumps, as you can see here. Classic nude style pumps. And it's from the brand Circus by Sam Edelman, and the style is called Mina. So on a lot of shoes, you'll look at the little area where they have the size, and it tells you the name of the shoes. So it makes it really easy to look them up if you're trying to find comps. I didn't even look up comps, to be honest, because I knew that this would do decently well. Not spectacular, of course. Circus by Sam Edelman is their slightly lower end line. There's the brand name there. So I know it's not going to sell for a whole lot, but these classic styles just do really, really well. So overall, I was really excited to find these. I mean, they're just like in excellent condition. As you can see, there's really no significant wear on the bottom. And these classic style pumps, I think, are just perfect for work or whatever. So I think that this is really nice, and there's a really nice comfort insole too. So I thought this was a really great find, perfect for work, I would say. So for this particular pair of shoes, by the way, they are in a size 9. I paid $9.99 for them at the Goodwill. The next pair of shoes, I kind of wavered a little bit on whether I should pick them up, but I really love the style. So it's similar styles before, so I wanted to give them a try. And they are these beautiful flats with these ankle strap, T-strap details you can see here. And the brand is Soul Society, and it's Julianne Hough's line. So here is the tag or label, if you can see that. And these are in a size 9.5, I believe. Yes, 9.5. They are just really, really beautiful classic shoes. They, again, look to be unworn. I mean, look at the soles here. And Soul Society, if you haven't heard of this brand, is a brand that I personally buy from a lot. I think they make really trendy styles, comfortable styles, usually out of leather like this one is. So good quality, but for a decent price point. And Julianne Hough, I think, obviously partnered with Soul Society to make a line of shoes as well. When these first came out in Soul Society, I saw them and I loved them. I just didn't yet purchase them for myself. But when I found these, I instantly recognized them because I had seen them before. I just love the design, and these two-tone kind of tan and black style of shoes or pumps, at least in my closet so far, have done extra well. I think people really love the versatility of how you can wear these with anything, and I thought the style was just really cute. It's like in like new condition, so I figured I'd give these a try. So we'll see how these ultimately do. Okay, so those were the 3 shoes that I got. So pretty solid finds, I'd say. Nothing super spectacular, but I'm really happy with all the ones that I got. So I'm going to move on into the few clothing items that I got. So I'm going to start off with a really fun little knit bomber jacket, and it's from the brand Monroe. There's that tag. And I sold one other dress from this line before. I think they sell pretty decent quality stuff. The dress sold for a pretty decent price point as well. So when I came across this, I wanted to give it a shot. It's a really nice little knit kind of heathered pink bomber jacket. So I personally like these kind of designs where it's a jacket but it's not a jacket because it's kind of a sweater-like knit material, but it looks like a jacket and you can wear it like a jacket. So for areas like California where I'm in, or other areas where it might not get too cold, this is my outerwear essentially. Or you could also use it as a layering piece. So if you live in a colder area, of course you can layer this under a thicker jacket too. So I think these kind of pieces are super versatile. I just love the pink color. I think perfect for this time of year. And there's really nice pocket detail too, as you can see here on the front pockets with kind of this little pointy arrowhead design. So I thought the details were just really nice on this particular jacket, in excellent condition. I paid $6.99 for it. And the size on this is a size small, and it's a cotton rayon spandex blend. So we'll see how this does. Again, I don't think this is going to sell for a whole lot of money, but I think I'll be able to make some profit off it. I just really love the design, so really fun to style with something like this. The next thing I got here was this Free People Beach little dress, and here's the tag. So Free People has so many different kinds of tags, but here's their beach line, and it's in a size small, and I paid $8.99 for it. It's a little bit up for this, but this is how cute this is. So it's kind of this intentionally distressed or washed type of fabric. It was in great condition. And I don't know, I thought just a really fun style dress for the beach. It has pockets here, which is always nice. And Free People Beach, for me in particular, has also done pretty well, even better than some of the other regular Free People stuff in general. So going into warmer months, I thought this was going to be a really nice addition to my closet. So I thought super fun, especially for a beach cover-up or with some shorts, or you can just wear it without anything underneath as a dress because I think it's long enough. So I thought it was a really versatile piece, perfect going into warmer months. Okay, so the next thing I found was one of my major scores. So I didn't expect to find this brand in this particular Goodwill because it was kind of a coastal, kind of beachy area. But super excited. So I went through the coat section, as I have been doing more recently, just because I find some really fun finds there. And I came across this beautiful Everlane trench. So here's the Everlane tag if you haven't seen it before. And I personally have fallen in love with this brand. There was a boutique from Everlane that just recently opened up in a mall near me. So I've been going there. I actually made several purchases of shoes recently. And I'm going to do a whole video on kind of everything about Everlane that I've learned so far. This is a brand that I hadn't, to be honest, heard about at all before about a year ago when I started reselling and started looking up different kinds of brands. And just hearing more about the brand, kind of knowing what they stand for, and seeing their items that they put out at really good price points, I've just kind of fallen in love. So I'm slowly starting to add their pieces to my personal collection as well. I've resold quite a bit of pieces too, and they always resell. So it's really a quick flip no matter what. So basically, whenever I find an Everlane piece in good condition, really almost no matter what it is, even the basic t-shirts, as I'll talk about in that upcoming video, I snatch it up. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. It moves through my closets, even the most basic pieces do. So this particular piece was an amazing find, and it's just a gorgeous trench coat. So this particular coat is just going to be super versatile, great for this time of transitional season, I would say. So I was so excited when I found this, and the size was a size 10, which I think is also a good size. I haven't found Everlane outerwear pieces before. This is the first time I found something like this. This was an amazing score from this place, so I'm really excited to get this listed. And again, stay tuned for my upcoming Everlane video. I'm going to feature this coat. I'm going to show you another item that I still have in my closet from Everlane. And then I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I was able to resell. And I'll let you know the kind of price points that I was able to sell them for and purchase them for. So hopefully that'll be helpful for you as you try to learn a little bit more about the brand. I'm also going to share with you some new purchases I made for myself from Everlane. They're 2 shoes. So if those things are interested, definitely make sure you subscribe, because then you'll be notified when that video comes up. But this particular coat was $16.99, so I paid up a little bit for it, but I have no doubt that I'm going to be able to recoup that and well above that by selling this coat. So I'll let you know in future what sold videos kind of what this ultimately goes for. But check out that upcoming Everlane video that I'm going to be putting out real soon. Okay, and then I just got 2 pairs of jeans. So the first one was something that I hadn't quite found before, but I was excited about. It is another pair of dojos from Seven for All Mankind, and I've sold dojos before. I have a couple of them actually currently in my closet. They don't sell as quickly as they have previously, but I still always pick them up. There's definitely a following for this line. And this particular one, though, that I hadn't found before is the cropped version. So here's the tag. It's called the Cropped Dojo. And this particular one is in the size 29, and it's really in excellent condition. So dojos are pretty popular. In fact, that's the one style of jean from Seven for All Mankind I still actively source. Other ones from this line I'm really selective about, but dojos I tend to try to pick up if they're in good condition. And they all have different types of backs here in terms of the 7. So this is just a plain embroidered 7. The one I have in my closet now is some really cool embellished detail with some enamel studs on the 7s. They also have other ones with more bling, but this one is just the basic 7s, as you can see here. But I like the crop design. So this is intentionally cropped and cuffed, so it's stitched down. But this is great for more warmer months, I would say. So I'm not sure how this crop style will do, but I wanted to see and give it a try. I haven't tried this version before. So I'm always happy to find dojos, for sure. So I'm going to add this to my closet, and I paid $8.99 for it. Alright, so we're at the final item, and in my teaser in the beginning of the video I told you it would be the last item for the brand that I really wanted to find but just hadn't yet. So I was kind of stunned to find this particular brand at this Goodwill. Again, it was a really small Goodwill on vacation and near the coast, so I didn't necessarily think I would find, you know, stellar brands there. So when I first saw this brand, I had to kind of do a double take like I do for a lot of good items. I couldn't really believe that I saw it there. It's something that's not, you know, really spectacular, I'd say, overall, but a brand that I really wanted to find, and I know that can resell for a lot. So the brand is Good American, and here's the label if you haven't seen it. So it's very clean label there, as you can see, just as Good American, and it is size 12 or 31, which I think is a good size. In excellent condition, I'll say. It's really kind of like new. I mean, there's no peeling anywhere, and a really nice wash, I thought. I paid $8.99 for it, and you can tell it's just a really high quality jean. It looks to be a high rise. I will measure it for my listing, but it looks to be a high rise. And look at this side seaming detail. So it's kind of this tuxedo type of stripe on the side there. And there was intentional frayed hems at the cuffs here. So I thought this was a really trendy pair of jeans. It looks like a cropped kind of style with the tuxedo striping and the frayed hems and high-waisted. So I think all these things make it super trendy now. I love this brand. I'm personally falling more in love with this brand, and I just haven't found it at any other sourcing trips before. So I'm really excited to see how this does, and I look forward to finding more of Good American jeans out there, but I think they're just hard to find, at least in this area. So when I came across this, I was literally stunned, but also happy. So this is the one kind of BOLO brand to look out for. It's a jean brand that I think is really starting to take off more, one that maybe not everyone's heard about, so for that reason I think people are searching for it more because it's harder to find. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for Good American jeans, and I'll let you know in future videos how this one does for me. Okay, so that is my small little thrift haul from my recent vacation to the coast. I hope you found this interesting and kind of learned a little bit about what types of brands you can find out there, in addition to what type of price points I'm picking things up for. And hopefully you can kind of use that to help tailor your own business as well. If you have any questions about these items or my Poshmark experience, definitely leave them down in the comments below. And also consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will plan to see you again in my next one. Take care. Bye.